today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd and 5. Pickett sets up play action. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. Taken down at the 30. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting play. A good one. Give him 19.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a first throw of the afternoon, and the connection is there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 45 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Pickett on second down. That's caught. Allen Robinson. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Pickett back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Pickett. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Sheds off the tackle. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. There's Beckham. Great grab. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Robinson on the option. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Off the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Robinson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. So this drive spans 7 plays. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On second down, Eckler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll look to throw now on first down. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Robinson on a give right side. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. On second down, another shot for Robinson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him the...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
It certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Eckler. is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2. And this is no good as well. He's missed twice now, and that's the difference in this ball game. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And able to get this across the 20. But not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He's got this to Pickens. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught by Johnson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And going right back to Pittman. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 26. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Finds Pickens out right. And he goes out right around the 39. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Man open is Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it,
Pickett lost it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a screen for Robinson. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start things out in the AFC South. Tennessee at home taking on Houston. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. It's C.J. Stroud with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at U.S. Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Drake London, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Derek Carr lighting it up. 3 touchdown passes there. We just watched a very good first half out of quarterback Kenny Pickett. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. They shakes him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Looking to throw. Pickett, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
To throw on third down. Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Rolling to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Pickett now from the gun here. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They run with Harris. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll run again with Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd down and inches. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point pretty close to that right upright, but he does get it to go. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Pickett sets up play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Pickett. And now another one thrown incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A officially that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll buy some time right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Completing along the sideline, McLaurin with it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point hooks a bit, but it's up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll... Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Harrison Smith. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So, 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Shifts by him at the 25. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That's complete to Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on third down, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Pickett back to throw. Finding Pickens once again. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Allen Robinson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll drop to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Here's 2nd and 7. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson to about the 35, 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, and they go back to Harris. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Back to throw here. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question in my...
Touchdown! Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Pickett on second down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived,
and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Escapes the sack. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Steps away. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Great coverage there holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That is caught. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Complete at the 1. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem fazed one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Pickett to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. On the give, this is Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And they'll indeed take a knee. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Pittsburgh, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from